chart that we did, which is very self-explanatory. Any client understands that, and it's very simple to do so. And now we're gonna talk about the best of everything. Is to have the wonderful international client, the foreigner that buys, don't ask questions, he loves what you show, and he just pay cash for his apartment or house that he's buying in the US. Mainly, that's the only way he should go. He's suicidal if he does any other way. That's a reality. I'm going to speak about the real problem that is. There is a conflict of law right here. This person is not, this is a Brazilian guy, doesn't have Social Security, he's not under the laws of the United States. This is a house that is under the laws of the United States. The conflict of laws are already there. If this person dies, he's going to have his life in Brazil, let's say, but his house in the US. You have to probate the house in the US. And that house is going to go about 70% of the value of the house is going to go to the US government. But that's okay, because you sold the house already, got your commission. Half of all the realtors in the world don't care. Okay, unfortunately, that's a reality. You cannot even sell the house. The house is going to be embargoed for about 3 years at least, or more. Until they finalize the whole procedure, their house is not able to be done anything about it because it's under the court protection. Then you cannot even sell the house because it would be easier. Okay, the guy's dead, I sell the house, I make commission. But in reality, you cannot do anything with the house. The best way, the only way, is for him to get a proper structure to protect the property that he's buying. Most of the foreigners, usually, they buy cash nowadays. They don't finance. If they are not financial, no matter which price they do, definitely they're supposed to protect that. And it's so easy to do a structure. If the person bought a $50,000 house, a $100,000 house, then having to do an offshore company and all those type of things is not the right thing to do, but still he should not have his personal name, because in his personal name for sure he's vulnerable. But that's okay, this is the worst case scenario. Let's assume that he doesn't die. Okay, he's alive. But then he bought an apartment, now he bought a Porsche and he's happy. Okay, that's usually what they do, especially if they are from Latin America, they can drive in their own country. They come over and they bought a Porsche. And then he goes on the traffic light, oh, it's so beautiful, Miami, he crashes. Now we have a lawsuit against him. That lawsuit is a great thing for lawyers, because the first thing they do, we attach the house. He's the one that committed the crash. And his insurance, usually they are cheap. They bought a Porsche, they bought the apartment, but they are cheap on the insurance. It's about 10, 20,000, whatever. This neck hurts in about at least 150,000. Even if you bought a house for 100,000. That's the best thing for lawyers, like to get those foreigners that are bought the properties and they don't protect themselves because they are not used to that in their home country. Actually, personal injury attorneys, they love them. But that's the first thing that you do, you touch the house. And for sure you're going to get it. That's almost for sure you're going to get the house. Because it's very hard to make an agreement there, and then they make an agreement with the neck hurt person, the lawyer get the house. That's usually the way it happens. Okay, don't let your client to do that, because then you can still not sell the house. Or for sure you'll not get the commission of the seller of the house again. That's one of very good case that you should protect your client house. There's no homestead for foreigners. In America, we have our homestead. Your first house, no one takes away from you, but for a foreigner, it's immediately. And we can even evict him after we take the house. He doesn't want to leave because he doesn't believe on the legal system. We evict him in a month, he's out. Okay, that's more or less the way it works. It's very simple. Lawyers do that all the time if they're not protected. You don't want your client to have that problem. You want to have him happy, sell other properties, sell his property that he just sold for them, make commission way in, make commission way out, and move on up. Get a more expensive house. Anyway, that's a very important thing to protect your client right there. And don't allow I've seen many realtors, they don't want to have the client to spend any more money. Because they love the house is 500,000, let's say, and they say, okay, good. No, it's not good, because you're going to lose it in a few years down the road. And by having the proper protection or the proper structure, they would save money. And then you do them a favor by doing that. Okay, that's very important, because if they sell, now another issue that you guys should consider, do you know about FIPTA? Okay, most of every realtor knows about that. You have to retain 10% of the value of the property when you sell. When they hear that, they hate you. Okay? They say, what? I'm not going to get my full $1 million that I'm just selling the house, I just got 900? How come? Who takes my 100,000? U.S. government. And why? Because they didn't do right. Okay, don't let your clients do that too. That's another point. Like FIPTA is an important thing. Almost every week I have a FIPTA in my office of people that sold houses without telling anything to the client.
So there's no retention if it's offshore?
Okay. If you do the right structure, there is no retention. Offshore also. If you in the near past, I don't know, you guys look like young realtors, but if you're a realtor has been working for about 15 years, in the 90s, a lot of people buy property in Miami straight on the offshore. Offshore is FIPTA. You have to retain 10%.